Thank you very much, and good morning. This is my first time in Cape Town, and it's a wonderful city. I come from Nairobi, and Nairobi is also a wonderful city. So I'm just going to do a short presentation on what we do in the few minutes that I have. As I said, my company is called Craft Silicon, and we provide banking platforms. Okay. Yeah, we provide banking platforms to about 200 financial institutions across Africa and Asia. Our products are also scalable. And last year, for example, we processed over $5.5 billion on our transactions. And when we say we process transactions, what we do is we are connected to most of the mobile operators across the continent. We are connected to most of the mobile wallets, utility companies, schools, insurance companies. So if you connect to us, then we expose more or less the whole continent to you. We have various global Pan-African banks connected to us, and they connect to us because they get access to across the continent for us. But the reason why I'm here today is I want to show you a new product that we have launched. The product is based on unsecured lending. It's an unsecured lending that you can do, banks and financial institutions can do to their banks, to their customers, both in the retail space as well as the small and medium microfinances. Now, some of our customers, they have been started using these products, and they lend as much as about $3 to $4 million every single day, purely based on this product. So there is nothing that they do. The customer would apply for the loan on a device like this. Our engine analyzes this customer based on various touch points, based on various data points that we are able to collect for you, and then give him a score. It also goes through credit reference bureaus and many other things, and say this customer can borrow amount up to this point. And as I said, these products are available both into the retail sector. These are individual customers, any walk-in customers, any customers who are on the street, as well as for small businesses. So the first version of the product that we have is for retail customers. And for retail customers, what we do, we get into their phone records. So if you are because we are connected to the mobile operators, so we don't really need to get into the mobile phone device, but we actually get consent from the customer and from the mobile operator to get his mobile records. For example, how many phone calls he is doing, how many SMS he is sending, for example. If you are on mobile, if your mobile operator is also doing mobile money, offering mobile money transactions, then what is the turnover of those transactions, how many withdrawals he's doing, how many deposits he's doing, all that we get, and we create a score for him. If in case if you don't have mobile operator data, then the product is also capable to get into the phone and get some details from the phone device itself. Because we are also connected to some revenue authorities across the continent, if you want to offer the lending to a small and medium-sized medium companies, then we also do that. We get into details from the revenue authority and see what are the transactions that he's doing with the revenue authority. That also allows us to create a score for him. We then also connect to credit reference bureaus to make sure that these customers that you want to lend them are also good customers. They are not bad. Their track history with reference bureaus are also clean. And some other touch points. For example, we go to this extent. If a customer is making a consistent phone call to somebody, it's an indicator to us. If he's sending SMSs, he's paying the bills, it's an indicator. So all that we do, so we have a very sophisticated AI engine that literally analyzes the customers and says this customer is worth lending $50, $500 unsecured for it. Once that's done, then now, with that understanding, I can do a short presentation to you. One of the reasons I feel why WhatsApp is very popular is because it's very, very simple. Now, this is the same thing that we have done on a product like this. Many banks, what they do, they put the lending product onto the mobile banking product. It makes it a bit complicated, and also it restricts that you can only give lending to the customers who are your mobile customers. For us, what we are doing is we give him a very simple app, extremely simple app, and you'll see it's no fancy, there are no bells and whistles around there. He wants to get some money. He's in an emergency. His car is stuck. His tires are broke. He needs the money now. He should get the money now. Whether, I don't want to start providing graphs and charts for him. I don't want to have yellow, blue things flowing around, but extremely simple app. So he logs in. First time when he registered, obviously, we do a few things. So this is an existing customer that is already registered. And based on the data that we have for this customer, and these are in Kenya shillings. Kenya shilling rate is about 100 Kenya shilling to $1. So, sorry, my worth is too less. I can borrow up to 20,000 shillings. And it has a wallet also inside. So when he takes a loan, the money gets into his wallet in the app, and then from that he can either send money to his bank account, he can send money to his mobile operator account, he can do whatever, or pay light water bills, or whatever that needs to be done. He requests for a loan, and as I told you, it's so simple. He needs a loan. He says he can take a maximum loan up to 20,000. I just need to take somebody out for a dinner today, and I just need 5,000. I say continue. It does process the loan, and it gives you that money. Now, what we also do is because banks need to account for this figure into their core banking systems. So what we do is we don't take this to your core banking systems directly. We have a system, a mini core banking system that sits between your core banking system and a product like this. And the reason it does that is some of these products are sprint products. Core banking systems normally are a marathon products where you do your end of day, start of day. I mean, there are 50,000 other things that they do. But here what we do is let everything get into a mini core banking system that sits between your core banking system and a product like this. And then it updates the core banking system. And this is what we also learned based on the experience, because the first version of this product was connecting directly to the core banking system of a bank. The number of loans that customers started opening, on one mid-month, they got about 80,000 loan requests on a day like that. And the core banking system literally died. So we said, look, we don't want to slow down a product like this. And it was early stages of the product. Nowadays, that bank disburses more than 100,000 loans a day. So it was very practical for us to have a product like this. And so once the loan is disbursed, you would see the money. OK, it's not updating the screen. And it's also good sometimes technology doesn't work, because when Bill Gates was presenting Windows 95, it flopped, but it became a success. So possibly the same thing might apply here. So yeah, that's basically what it is. So I got the loan of balance. The interest is also computed. Everything is there. And that's what I had to present. Thank you very much.